Welcome you all, my dear learners. I am Mrs. M. Suguna, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Uzu. Now let us discuss about the subject Information Technology in Business. In particular, we are going to discuss about the topic input devices. An input device is a peripheral used to provide data and control signals to your computer. There are lists of input devices such as keyboard, mouse, trackball, joystick, license, digitizer, scanner, optical character recognition, optical mark reader, barcode reader, magnetic ink character recognition. Let us now see about the first device, keyboard. Keyboard is an input device used for entering data into computer by pressing one key at a time. It has its own processor and circuitry that carries information to and from that processor. See in first diagram, we can see the circuit inside the keyboard. The key matrix is a grid of circuits underneath the keys, as seen in the diagram 2. When we press a key, it presses a switch, completing the circuit and allowing a tiny amount of current to flow through. It tells the processor the position of each key in the matrix and what each keystroke or combination of keystrokes represents. Most keyboards have between 80 and 110 keys, including typing keys, numeric keypad, function keys, and control keys. Using a keyboard, a person can type a document, use keystroke shortcuts, access menus, play games, and perform a variety of other tasks. Companies that manufacture keyboards are IBM, Microsoft, and Macintosh. Let us now see about the advantages of keyboard. There are two. First one is reliable, and second one, no additional cost. And coming to the disadvantages, it is the slow to enter data, and it is better for accurate typists. It is also slow for accessing menus and move the objects around the screen. It is also difficult for the persons who are paralyzed or have muscular disorder. Next, let us see about the device mouse. The mouse is used to control the movement of a pointer on the screen when it is moved horizontally over flat surface. A ball under the mouse rotates when it is moved and turns two rods, one for left or right and one for up or down. Buttons on the mouse let us select options from the menus and track objects around the screen, etc. Some models are now wireless. There are three types of mouse. They are mechanical mouse, opto-mechanical mouse, and optical mouse. A mouse that uses metal or rubber ball that makes contact with wheels inside the unit when it is rolled on a pad or desktop. It is mechanical mouse. And coming to opto-mechanical mouse, it is same as mechanical mouse but uses optical sensors to detect the motion of the ball. Coming to the optical mouse, it is a mouse that uses light to detect movement. It emits a light and senses its reflections as it is moved. Coming to the disadvantages of mouse, it moves cursor around the screen faster than the keystrokes usually supplied with a computer, so no additional cost. All computer users tend to be familiar with using them. Coming to the disadvantages, they need a flat space close to the computer for working. It requires moving hand from keyboard to mouse and back. See in diagram, this is the circuit that is inside the mouse. Next, coming to the mouse pad, nothing but which is used for moving the mouse over. It is a pad over which we can move a mouse. It makes easier to move a mouse accurately. For mechanical mice, mouse pads are optimal. Optimal mice require mouse pads that have grids drawn on them. Now, there are three ways to connect the mouse to the PC. They are serial mice, bus mice, and cordless mice. Next, we are going to see in detail about the device trackball. A trackball is a pointing device consisting of a ball held by a socket containing sensors to detect a rotation of the ball. about two axes, like an upside down mouse with an exposed protruding ball. Instead of moving the whole mouse around, the user rolls the trackball only, which is on the top or side. See in diagram, there is a trackball image where the ball is on the top of the trackball. So coming to the advantages of trackball, it is ideal for use where flat space close to the computer is limited. It can be useful with laptops as they can be built inside the computer keyboard or clipped on. Coming to the disadvantage of trackball, it is not supplied as a standard, so an additional cost will be required. Next, coming to the device, joystick. Joystick is an input device consisting of a stick that pivots on a base and reports its angle or direction to the device it is controlling. Joysticks are often used to control video games and usually have one or more push buttons whose state can be read by the computer. Joysticks are often used for playing computer games such as flight simulators. They can also be used to control the movement of wheelchair or other machineries. Most joysticks include two buttons called triggers. Coming to the advantage of joystick, it is easy to learn to use and very simple design, so they can be inexpensive. And coming to the disadvantage, control can be bit crude as the directions in simple joysticks are limited to forward, backward, left, right. Better models offer diagonal movement or better. Next, coming to the light-pen device, it is a computer input device in the form of light-sensitive band used in conjunction with a computer CRT TV set or monitor. It utilizes a light-sensitive detector to select objects on a display device. It allows the user to point to displayed objects and draw on the screen in a similar way to a touch screen, but with a greater positional accuracy. A light pen can work with any CRT-based display, but not with the LCD screens, projectors, and other display devices. See in diagram, we can see how the light pen is used. It is like the pen with a wire. Next, coming to the another device, that is digitizer. It is an input device that enables us to enter drawings and sketches into the computer. It is used for converting pictures, maps, and drawings into digital form for storage in computer. It consists of electronic tablet and a cursor or pen. They are also called digitizers, graphic tablets, touch tablets, or simply tablets. See in diagram, we can see the graphics tablet, how it looks. Next, coming to the touch screen. Touch screen is an electronic visual display that can detect the presence and location of a touch within the display area. It is a type of display screen that has a touch-sensitive transparent panel covering the screen. The term generally refers to touching the display of the device with a finger or hand. Touch screens can also sense other passive objects such as a stylus. However, if the object sensed is active, as with a light pen, the term touch screen is generally not applicable. Okay, so we can see the touch screen in our daily life. Is it no? In example, in ATM, we are touching the OK button or something and we are working with. Now let us see about the scanner device. It is an input device that can read text or illustrations printed on paper and translate the information into the form that the computer can use. A flatbed scanner is a copier machine that consists of a box having a glass plate on the top and the lid that covers the glass plate, as we can see in diagram. A handheld scanner has a set of light-emitting diodes encased in a small case that can be held in hand. They are also called as half-page scanner. See in diagram, we have seen this scanner in many supermarkets. Is it no? They will use for billing purpose. Optical character recognition is a device. It is used to convert the bitmap images of a character into ASCII code. It consists of optical scanner for reading text. It can recognize many different OCR fonts as well as typewriter and computer printed characters. Advanced OCR systems can recognize hand printing. OCR software analyzes the light and dark areas of the bitmap in order to identify each alphabetic letter and numeric digit. Hand printing is much more difficult to analyze than machine printed characters. See in diagram, we can see a page of text which is fed into the scanner. It is converted into bitmap and it is given as input to the OCR. It converts it into the ASCII values and it stores in the disk. Next, coming to the optical mark reader, that is in short form, we will call it as OMR. The OMR is used to recognize a pre-specified type of mark made by a pencil or pen. Most of competitive exam includes the OMR sheet. As we can see in diagram, the first one is OMR device and second one is OMR sheet, what is fed into the device. Next, coming to the barcode reader. Barcode reader is somewhat similar to handheld scanner. A barcode reader consists of a scanner, decoder, cable used to connect the reader with a computer. Data coded in the form of small line are known as barcodes in black and white. It directs a beam of light across the barcode and measures the amount of light that is reflected back. The scanner converts the light energy into electrical energy, which is then converted into data by decoder and forwarded to a computer. Last device is magnetic ink character recognition. In short form, it is called as MICR, used for banking industry for faster processing of a large number of checks daily. In check, we can see the numbers that is written with the magnetic ink in bottom of the check. MICR characters are printed in special typefaces with a magnetic ink or toner. Okay, now let us come to the question session. Here are two questions which is easy for you to answer. Kindly give your answer in comment box. The first question is, which of the following groups are only input devices? Identify. We have discussed so many input devices and answer whether it is A, B, or C or D. Okay, put your number 1 and give your answer. Likewise, the second question is, which input device is used for input text, numbers, commands, and all the things to the computer? Whether it is a mouse, keyboard, scanner, or all of them. So answer, you put your answers in comment box by numbering 1 and 2. Thank you all, my dear learners. Let us see in next video.